Finding out if the person you like likes you back is one of the hardest things because when it comes to attraction, everything is often kept quite subtle. You have to observe very carefully if you want to see signs that someone likes you. Here are the things to pay attention to. They respond to the sound of your voice. Your voice can seriously attract others. Many studies have found that women are attracted to deeper voices in men, while men prefer higher-pitched voices in women. People who speak quickly are seen as more educated. And if you can change your voice, you will be seen as more interesting. The person you like might love the sound of your voice. So notice if they respond to your voice with a smile or laughter. If they do, that could be a sign of attraction. Tip 2. They play hard to get. There's a rumor that playing hard to get is a big sign of attraction. When you're with someone who plays hard to get, we usually put in much more effort to get their attention, and that makes the courting process more intense. All of this depends on one available factor. Showing up less can make people want you more. 3. They don't cross their legs. Body language also reveals a lot about availability. For example, when someone doesn't cross their legs or arms, they're basically saying, "I'm open." This is basic body language for both men and women. So this rule also applies to same-sex couples. There are many other signs of open body language, such as palms facing up, maintaining eye contact, and more. 4. They talk about being single. Focus on the topic of availability because it's a huge factor in attraction. When someone suddenly hints that they're single, that's a great sign. So when someone suddenly mentions they're single, that might be the right moment to make a move. Because who knows, they could be sending availability signals as a sign of attraction. 5. They lean towards you. A 2014 study identified 5 distinct flirting styles, and leaning in is a major sign of attraction that was mentioned. They pointed out that leaning at an angle from the hip is a big flirting sign. So if the person you like leans towards you after you make them laugh, that could be a key sign of attraction. So be aware of that. 6. Sharing personal information. As a general rule, the more personal information someone shares, the more they care about you. That's what a recent study found when researching flirting techniques. This can still be done subtly. For example, someone might reveal they're facing a painful loss or a big obstacle, but in a somewhat casual way. 7. Teasing. In the same study, researchers also looked at flirting signs that can come up in conversation, and teasing is an important part of that. They pointed out that teasing involves playfully mocking others in a lighthearted way. In that way, we guess many of our viewers have probably been teased in their own flirting experiences. But remember to keep teasing gentle and fun, never mocking someone for their insecurities, no matter how much you like them. 8. Pupil dilation is linked to arousal. We all know eyes are the windows to the soul. But if you look deep enough into someone's eyes, you might get clues about whether they like you. Studies have shown that when people become aroused, their pupils actually dilate. This is actually a pretty good sign of sexual interest. Your eyes dilate when you look at the gender you're most attracted to. 9. Playing with nearby objects. When some people are nervous, they might fidget with their hair bracelets or nails. But according to a recent study, those similar behaviors can be related to attraction. Researchers found that people who are flirting often find themselves playing with shirt buttons, zippers, and many other nearby objects. 10. Mirroring. Another big sign of attraction is mirroring. If you look closely, you might notice the person you like subtly copying your movements and behaviors. They might tilt their head to one side like you or adopt a similar posture. Mirroring has been studied quite extensively in psychology. Which sign do you find interesting and reliable? Let us know your experience in the comments below.